Welcome to our language lab where we don't just speak English, we dissect it.
Like a cotton swab to your ears, we're here to clean up confusion one phrase at a time.
Awesome. So, in today's episode, we are going to take a walk down memory lane and look at some of the expressions that we used in our last interview episode where I interviewed Helen.
Yep. So let's jump in from the top of our heads. Okay, we did prep a little bit
We
for
did a
this
little
one.
prep. Yeah. All right, let's go. So, our first expression that we used towards the beginning is jet lag. And so you were saying, like, after your long flight, when you
hmm
came to Canada, you had jet lag. And so, jet lag is that feeling, that tired feeling you get when your body clock is all messed up because of the different time zones. So, when you travel from one side of the world to another side of the world, your body thinks you're still in that other time zone. So, that's called jet lag.
Yeah. So basically, your brain is still in, I don't know, Odessa, Ukraine, but your body is trying to function like half the world across in Toronto.
Yeah, exactly. So that's jet lag.
Yeah. The next one that we were talking about, there are two expressions: throw someone off and trip someone up. Those are like evil twins. So if something throws you off, it means that something is confusing or surprising to you.
Yeah. And similarly, trip you up or it tripped me up, tripped ourselves up. It's when something kind of causes you to make a mistake while you're doing something. Like,
hmm
for example, you have, a script and then suddenly there's an unexpected question and you're like, oh, what does that mean? That's the meaning of trip you up.
Yeah.
And the next one, we were talking about the word encounter. And when we encounter someone or when we encounter something, it's basically just a fancy word to say to meet or to run into someone. So I encountered um, a new problem at
hmm
work, or I encountered, I don't know, my friend at the grocery store.
Yeah. Beautiful
Yeah.
expressions. And the next ones we were talking about tyrant and also the expression helicopter parents. We
Yeah.
also decided to pair them up here together. So the tyrant is someone who is controlling and bossy. And usually people use this word nowadays, and I mean, and throughout the history about like political leaders in big countries.
hmm
We're not going to be naming the modern day
This isn't a
tyrants.
political
Nope.
podcast here. No,
Nope.
no. But it's not a compliment. It's definitely not a compliment.
Totally not
Yeah.
a compliment. And same with helicopter parents. So the parents who like hover over their kids constantly, not giving them any space to grow or controlling their every step, are called helicopter
Yeah.
parents.
Kind of like just controlling people is what you
hmm
would call these two things. Yeah. Okay. So we also said the word prestigious when Helen was talking about her fancy university that she got accepted to after just a summer of studying. So a prestigious university is a university that has a really high reputation or is very good at a certain subject or very famous, I guess you can say.
hmm
Yeah.
And the next expression is bad taste in the mouth. And this one is not literal. Okay. So if something leaves a bad taste in your mouth, it means that the feeling that you have after a certain experience or an event or an encounter with someone is very negative. So it's something that leaves a negative feeling in
Yeah.
you.
Exactly. And the we were saying when we wanted to widen our horizons, right? Or like when students can widen their horizons, and basically just means like to expand, to make bigger your experience and make bigger your perspective on things.
hmm
Yeah.
And when Hannah congratulated me on being accepted into university, I said that, like, thank you. It's like long overdue. So we wanted to go into this expression.
Yeah.
And if something is long overdue, it means that it should have happened a long time ago. Like this episode, maybe. I don't know.
It's long overdue. Yeah. Or the podcast is long overdue, I guess. Yeah. All right. So next we said to ace something, like you aced your exam, I believe
Exams.
that's what you were saying, when Helen was talking about her university entrance exams. And when we say we ace something, like ace is the best, right? Number one. So when we ace something, it means like you did really well. So like I aced my test or I aced that job interview is a different way that we can
Hmm.
say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll do the next one. Meant to be. When something is meant to be, it's destiny, it's fate, it's like me and my, I don't know, me and my favorite ramen shop, my favorite
Oh,
ramen
yeah.
restaurant. It's meant to be. Yeah.
Match made in
It's just a
heaven.
block away from my house, so it was meant to be.
The next expression that was mentioned, jokingly actually, is about the prison sentence. So a prison sentence is actually the period of time that the criminals, the convicts, are sentenced to spend in jail.
Yeah.
But when you use it for some kind of like everyday life situations, when you talk about something as a prison sentence, it means that some situation feels restrictive and helpful,
Like a punishment.
like a
Yeah,
punishment.
and I think in the episode, you'll have to go back and listen again, but I think we had just talked about like an English sentence,
We
but
were,
then we used it to mean a prison sentence.
I know, I guess that we were talking about me working for 10 years at a
Oh,
language school
and
back
I made
home,
it
and you
seem
said,
like it was,
so you did your 10 years. It did sound like a
yeah, when
sentence.
you say you do a certain amount of time, like you
Mm-hmm.
did your time, it's kind of alluding towards a prison sentence. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're right.
And the next one is a beautiful expression, delulu. So this one is for the internet crowd. And delulu is actually short for delusional
Yeah.
and often in a funny or exaggerated way.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know. Sometimes I think my cat can understand what I'm saying. Maybe I'm just Delulu.
A beautiful
Yeah.
example.
It's slang. It's like internet slang. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. So we put these two things together, but I think it was just kind of the timing of it. But we use the expression just a notch. So I think Helen had used it. And when we say just a notch, it means a little bit, a small amount. So for example, like turn the music down just a notch. It's a little loud.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the next expression, we were also joking about loony bin. And loony bin is a slang for a mental institution or a mental hospital, but used in like a playful way, not literally.
Yeah. And the reason why it came up was because actually the Canadian dollar, our
Oh
dollar
yeah.
coin, is called a loonie. So I think that's why we were
Yeah, yeah,
using
yeah.
the
That's why
expression
we
loony bin.
were
Yeah,
like, joking about it. Yeah. And the next expression that we talked about was beat yourself up. And beat yourself up means to blame yourself too much for something or pushing yourself too much and like stressing over something that you
yeah.
did or didn't do.
Yeah, like when you're really anxious or you're feeling really upset or embarrassed about maybe something you said and you're just thinking about it all the time, you're kind of beating yourself up.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Another expression that we said was to pull yourself together. This was Helen's favorite expression. I thought that this would be fun to talk about a little bit more. So when we say pull yourself together, it means to like calm down and to control your emotions. So when you think about when you're feeling really emotional, you're here, you're there, your mind is here,
You're
you're
everywhere.
everywhere, you're thinking about different things. So when we say pull yourself together, it's like bring it in, calm down, get
Yeah, like
control,
collect
focus. Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, yeah. And
Mm.
it's a really a common expression in movies. People shout it at somebody who's like freaking out. Somebody will be like panicking, and then another person will grab them and shake them and be like, "Pull yourself together. We have to focus in this time. We have to find the murderer that's on the loose, or we need to fight the zombies, or whatever, whatever it is." Yeah.
Yeah. So awesome. And the next one, my favorite word is serendipity. We promise that we will tell you about this word more.
Beautiful.
Beautiful word. And serendipity is when something good happens unexpectedly. So it's like a happy accident.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the,
Written in the stars. I don't know.
yeah, and that's why it's such a beautiful word, right? Because the meaning is also so beautiful,
Hmm.
but the word is so musical.
It is.
Serendipity, serendipitous. There's a movie called Serendipity too, which is so good. John Cusack and Kate Beckinsale. No? Oh my God. Okay. You got to watch
Let's watch.
that. Anyway, next one.
So the next one was a debacle. Very funny word. I don't know. It doesn't sound English to me. Like when I heard the word debacle for the first time, I was like, it must be taken from some other
I think
language.
it is. I don't think it's an original English word. I
Yeah.
mean, a
Even
lot of
like how you spell it and how you pronounce it, like is very weird.
like French. Seems a little French. The LE at the end. CLE.
Debacle.
Debacle.
Like une debacle.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Who
so
knows?
debacle is a total disaster
Yeah.
where you need to run around and shout at everyone, pull yourself together.
This is a debacle. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one that we were saying was walk down memory lane. I think we used it a couple of times in a couple of episodes. It's pretty common. When we say that we're taking a walk down memory lane, it's like you're remembering about the past or you're talking about something
Hmm.
nice that happened in the past, just like we were talking about our past experiences and learning the language and teaching the language. This was kind of like our walk down memory lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And that's a wrap. I think those were kind of a lot of the big words that we used in
Yeah, that we
our
wanted to share
episode.
with you
Yeah.
guys.
Why don't you tell us which expression you guys liked the most?
Yes. And please don't beat yourself up if you didn't know any of them or some of them. Just re listen, pull yourself together, and we'll see you in our next episode. Bye.
Bye.